My name is Addison Kennon from Mountain View, Arkansas. I am part of the Mountain View FFA chapter. I'm in 11th grade and my SAE is jalapeno processing, and my career pathway is food products and processing. A brief description of my SAE is I grow jalapenos and I process them and I sell them to my community, almost statewide really, because I do a lot of hand delivering. My day-to-day is super seasonal. In the spring, I'm just starting with my peppers. Early summer, I start planting my peppers and they grow all over the summer. And I use a lot of the manure and the byproduct from the sheep, and that goes towards my garden. And then in late summer to fall is generally when I start picking peppers, making peppers, getting them sold. For processing all the peppers that I need to takes about a day. So what I usually do is I make really large batches, probably upwards of 30 pounds of peppers a day. I will cut all the peppers, get them into brine and let that come to a boil, and then I'll have all of my jars ready, sanitized, pressure can them, and have them ready to go. I got started through this SAE with my mom. So my mom used to make a lot of candied jalapenos to take to like family reunions, good Christmas gifts. So she made them a lot, so I made them with her. Safety precautions, the first thing that I think of is just because of how spicy these peppers are. I wear a lot of gloves, that way that keeps my hands from getting any of the juices on it, because that can be really bad if you touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth. Food safety is definitely a big deal. For canning is a pretty sterile process because I have a boiled product, so my product is boiled for the time that it needs to be to meet the standards, and then my jars are also hot, and then they go into another water bath to actually seal them. So it's a pretty sterile process of just keeping everything just hot and at a good temperature. I do have to do some labeling for when I sell to the public. I have to have my name, the address of where it was produced. I have to make sure I have the ingredients in the right order, and a USDA number. Record keeping for me is a big deal because of the Arkansas Food and Freedom Act. They require you to keep a log and a label of all the batches that you ever make. So a lot of my records I keep in my Google Docs. I received an SAE grant in January of 25. Me and my sister both received an SAE grant, and we ended up working together to create a market. We got the whole room renovated, we bought a commercial refrigerator, and we've been working on renovating it and hopefully have it fully running soon. Being involved in FFA has helped me a lot with my SAE by just helping me talk to people. I've done public speaking, I've done discussion meet, and it just helps you get comfortable with people, and it's easier to talk to people, which is really helpful when you're trying to sell them something. I think other students should join FFA because I think it's an organization and a community that helps grow yourself. It helps you push you to do things maybe you haven't done before, or starting new things. It's definitely good, and it helps you meet a community of people, and that's something I've really enjoyed.